I'm finna like rip this shit in half, right? Cause this is what we do. I got a special in-studio guest right now. My motherfucking man, Tone Trice, aka Tony Trice, aka the motherfucking MIC Hitman. It's a pleasure to have you, man. I appreciate you stopping by, showing us some love.
Oh, for sure, my baby. I appreciate you.
So, I mean, what's the deal? What's going on with Trice?
Hey, man, slow motion. I'm trying to, you know, get my focus back together, man, after losing my kid's mother.
Right. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. The condolences go out to the family, man.
For sure, my baby.
For sure, same.
Get back on this grind. What I brought you today, a couple tracks I brought you today, it's like two of the songs, you know, two of the first songs I did, getting back at it, because I was out to lose for about 6 months, man, dealing with that. Okay, okay, so, you know, with all due respect to that, let's talk about that. Let's talk about, like, the life and times of Tone Trice. Let's talk about the career. Let's talk about, you know, what you've done in the city, what you've done in Detroit. Then we're going to talk about what you've done below the Mason-Dixon line, the ATL, you know, because it's a story to be told about that, dude, that, you know, anybody out there in hip-hop land, and I'm not just talking to the motherfuckers in Detroit, because we broadcasting out of the city, but we talking to the hip-hop community all over the world, worldwide core radio. So we got Tone Trice in the building, a.k.a. the MIC Hitman, a.k.a. Mr. I Blow Good, and you niggas know I blow good, so stop playing. So listen, let's talk about Tone Trice. Let's talk about the rap career. How long you been rapping, bro? Seriously, since I was 15.
Alright, how long was that? About 2-3 years ago? Cause nigga, you never about 18, 9, nigga. What's up with that?
That was a few years ago.
Yeah, a few years ago.
I'm seasoned, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so listen, before we even get into all the rest of that, let me put you on the spot. Okay, so listen. Your top 5 dead or alive MCs of all time.
Oh, man.
I do it to everybody, bro. You can't gonna be mad at me.
I ain't mad at you, Rakim.
Rock, the God.
Yeah, because that nigga, like, him and Kane, him and Big Daddy Kane,
right.
Them niggas, like, when they came with that flow pattern they was on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They kind of changed the game and made niggas have to step they shit up.
Right.
Pac, you know that?
Right.
Biggie.
Right. One more.
Ooh, me.
Tone Trice. I mean, that's a shameless plug, but we have to do that now. You hear me? We have to do shameless plugs, goddamn it, because if you don't toot your own horn, who gonna do it? Right. So listen, Tone Trice, let's talk about the history of the projects. Your first project, what was the first project? Give me rundown.
First project, I was on Low End Records, fuck with my man D Hill and shit.
Right.
I would say we had differences in the way that album should have been promoted. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's my dude. I love him, my man, 100 grand. But to me, he didn't fully understand the business, what he needed to do to, you know, structure that whole layout. So, you know, it was put out, but it wasn't promoted the way it should have been at all. Okay, so listen, let me piggyback off of that, because normally I'm a good motherfucking host. God damn it. Worldwide Core Radio, your rocket was unleashed. Tone Trice in the building. Yeah. DK Sessions, Tasha Mac, Clockwise, Face the Nation in the motherfucking building. Listen, speaking of that, speaking of promotions, and speaking of like the independent underground record labels, man, not just in Detroit, but all over the place, is there a problem with the people who actually own these labels really understanding what it means to push a label and what it means to properly push and promote an artist? With some of them,
do they know what the fuck they doing, Trice?
A lot of them, no, the fuck they don't. I'm saying, I ain't gonna say all of them though, but I mean, in my situation anyway, it was a nigga who had the cheese to do some shit and just wanted to do something. Right. You know what I'm saying? The label got promoted more than the artist. Right. And nigga, you know the name of the label come attached to the artist, my dude. You know what I'm saying? So everything was low end, low end. That's my man. I ain't it, but I'm speaking the truth, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Right. Everything was low end. Nothing with the artist. The big truck he had the label on it, not the artist. Right. The T-shirts, the condoms, the water bottles. This nigga had a bunch of shit made. This nigga was an entrepreneur. Everything said low end though. When I told this nigga to get some Tony Trice T-shirts, we argued, nigga. Right. Okay, so I mean, over that, man. Yeah, that was some monkey shit. So you went to that. And so I've been dealing with Trice, man, for 2 years now. Yeah. When I started the thing up at Club Status and I, you know, hooked up with Mike B. Trice. Trice was one of like the first. I fuck with Trice, and Trice is here because the nigga, this nigga a real nigga. I don't fuck with none. I might talk to a motherfucker.
You know, I might, you know, have a conversation with a motherfucker. Right. But as far as fucking with a nigga and really not like giving kudos to a nigga, if a nigga on some whole shit, I ain't fucking with him. I fuck with this nigga because when I first started up at Club Status promoting with the shutting down Sundays, this is like one of the first motherfuckers who kind of like told niggas to give me a chance because I was like an unknown motherfucker. Niggas didn't know who the fuck I was. Right. Only thing is niggas know I carried a Glock. That's the only thing niggas knew. You know, it was what it was. But Trice is like one of the first motherfuckers who showed me some love. And as I was promoting and starting to redo that whole thing, you know, he don't even do open mic shit. But he came up with Royce and Vicious, and he rocked the motherfucker for me. And didn't even ask me for shit. He said, fuck, I got you, man. Anything you need, I'm going to make it happen for you. So, and from that point forward, man, I said, if I ever get in the position to reach back or to like reach to the side, not even reaching back, to reach to the side and help a motherfucker do what they do, then I would do. So this is what this is right here. He's here because I feel like I'm in a position and my position is growing. So I'm going to help promote anything the nigga got going, period. Because the nigga ain't never did nothing but keep it 1,000 with me. So it is what it is.
That's what's up.
So when I first ran into him, you was dropping the on 10 joint. That's the first joint I ever seen you perform.
Yeah.
And the nigga came through, I think it was like the nigga came through with some motherfucking Harley boots. You hear me? The nigga was killing, the nigga came in with all black and with some Harley boots on and was, you know, he showed the younger guys in the building, he showed them what the performance was all about. Cause a lot of the rappers, man, all over the country, right, they think a performance is grabbing your dick and standing on stage with a rosé bottle in your hand.
Right. Right, and talking a bunch of shit that the niggas ain't doing.
Yeah.
I mean, in the spot where, you know, like, on Status on Sunday nights, there'd be a lot of that shit going on, man. And see, that's where a nigga lacking the artistry, because to me, if you putting yourself on display, nigga, for